Hi, everyone. Thanks for bearing with us. Now you can see our faces. I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Cassie Eschweiler. I'm the graduate assistant for first year experience. I'm here with Hannah. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Hannah Saunders. I am an admissions counselor in the undergraduate admissions office for science programs.
So thank you guys for joining us. This Saturday is FIRE, and we're super excited to have you guys on campus. So I'll let Hannah talk a little about what FIRE actually is.
So FIRE is the first year interaction and registration experience. It's for all new students and transfers. So we're excited to have everybody back together on campus and meet all of you for a really fun day.
Awesome. So what time should students start arriving for FIRE?
So check-in starts at 8:30. I recommend you get there sooner rather than later just so you can get settled and just get ready for the day. Check-in will be in our Gilmore Student Center, and there will be parking available outside of that building as well as overflow parking. So you'll have plenty of places to park and sufficient directions to get you where you need to go.
Awesome. And how long do you think students will be on campus for FIRE?
I believe the end time is early afternoon, so there are some closing sessions early in the afternoon, but your admissions counselor should have an agenda. So if you haven't received it, just let us know, and we will be happy to send it to you and let you look at the full schedule of what you can expect for Saturday.
Awesome. So do you have any tips or advice for students coming this Saturday?
Well, this is actually my first FIRE too, so I'm really excited. I think it's important to come ready to walk around, obviously, so wear some comfortable shoes and also just be ready to have a fun day. You guys have worked really hard to get to this point, so it's definitely exciting for us, for you to be here, and we're excited to meet all of you and your families if we haven't already.
Awesome. Well, Hannah, thanks so much for talking with us. We're getting a couple student perspectives right now. So our first student will be Kylie Soccer. And a little about Connor, he is our newly elected student body president. And then as he sits down and kind of gets situated, I'll let him do some more introductions of himself.
Hi guys, as you said, I'm Connor Stalker. I'm the new student body president. I'm also a junior here. I'm a marketing major. My first FIRE Day experience was about a year ago at this time. I did the April 20th day, and it was a great time. I'm excited for you guys to have a great time.
Awesome. So with FIRE, what kind of students expect for the day? So the big topic is our mascot, Blaze. Will he be there?
Yes, Blaze will be there. He'll be there. You can take a picture with him. You can use props if you want. The whole family can join the picture. You can do whatever you want with Blaze, and it'll be a good time.
Awesome. So will there be current students there? So as a new student, will they have a chance to meet current students that are currently go to TU?
Yeah. So basically, the whole day will be student led. I'll be a student there leading some of the groups around campus and taking kids to their informational sessions and also mingling with the new students that are coming in. And we're excited to see you guys.
Awesome. So after students check in, the first thing that is on your agenda is an involvement fair. So can you talk to students a little about what that is and what that all entails?
Yeah, so the involvement fair, there's going to be a bunch of tables set up and all the organizations are going to be there and the organization leaders will be there, and you'll be able to go and mingle with the organization leaders and make contacts with them and see what they do and see if you'd like to join them as soon as you get on campus.
So some of these student organization groups, they include like Greek Life, Clubs and Rec Sports. Yep. I think the music and art departments are there. So there's definitely a variety of things for students to check out. So from your FIRE, what do you remember as a favorite memory when you were here about a year ago doing your FIRE?
So last year at my FIRE, we got to customize a puzzle piece. It all became part of a giant puzzle. So I really liked that part of it, and I like to see the end result. So for me, that was a big memory. That was unique.
Awesome. So I know there will not be any puzzle making this year, but there's a similar interactive activity for you guys to do. What is some advice you'd give to students for this Saturday?
My biggest advice that I would give is to speak to as many organization leaders as possible to see what they do and to see how their groups function, when they meet, that sort of thing. So that way, when you get on campus, you're familiar with some people and you know what you want to join, and you know what all you want to do. That's my biggest piece of advice.
Awesome. I think that's great advice. Thanks for sharing and talking about FIRE. We're going to have another student come and share her experience with us. So this student, her name is Autumn Cooper. And as she sits down, I'll also let her give herself introduction about like her major, what she's involved in on campus. She can talk a little bit with you as well.
Thank you for introducing me, Cassie. Like she said, my name is Autumn Cooper. I am a sophomore here on campus. I'm majoring in human resource management and marketing. I'm a sophomore, and some of my involvement includes being in a sorority called Zeta Pi Beta. I am a resident assistant, a student ambassador, and a peer mentor. Last week, an organization I'm in called American Marketing Association, we had the chance to compete at our annual conference in New Orleans, and I had the opportunity to take over our Tiffany Lie Snapchat.
Awesome. So Autumn is heavily involved. A lot of those groups that she described will be at our involvement fair, which Connor just talked about. So be sure to stop by any of those tables and check them out. So some questions that we have for you, Autumn, is student IDs. So that's a hot topic for college students to get their picture. So can you talk a little about student IDs and how that'll work this weekend?
All right, so you will get the opportunity to take your picture this weekend. So be sure to dress nice, wear green and gold apparel. However, you will not receive a physical copy of your ID until welcome weekend.
So student IDs, Fire is a big event. Should students bring their families with them, or is this an event students attend by themselves?
You should bring your family. We highly recommend that you bring your family, simply because there is plenty of information you will learn, and we want to make sure that you and your family are getting the opportunity to receive all that information.
So college students, you might have been hoping to get away from your parents for the weekend. So will students be spending the whole day with their families, or how will that work?
Okay, they actually will not be with their family all day. There will be some sessions you will attend together. However, more of the sessions will be towards meeting your faculty advisor and incoming students, and your parents will be in other sessions. So be sure to check your Fire agenda to make sure you're attending the correct sessions.
And both students and families will get 2 separate agendas to make sure you guys know where you're going. You brought your family to Fire, right?
Yes.
Do you have any other favorite memories from Fire?
At Fire, my Fire last year, we played this engaging activity in the Gilmore Gym, where I got the chance to meet a friend that I'm still friends with today. We are in a women's Bible study, and we went on spring break together, so I got the chance to meet her, and we played this activity where we were scattered around the gym, and it was a way to get to know your incoming classmates and some of their likes and interests as well.
Awesome. So would you recommend or have any advice for students coming this Saturday?
My advice is to find something to take away from this weekend. I know it's hard to say not to be shy, but reach out to somebody and leave with contact information from somebody that you had not previously met before.
I think that's great advice for students coming.
For sure.
Thanks so much for talking with me, Autumn.
Thank you, Cassie.
No problem. We have another student perspective coming. His name is CJ Thompson. So CJ's all heavily involved in campus. After he gets seated, I'll let him talk about what he does on campus, and we'll talk about some more Fire.
Well, my name is CJ Thompson. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I am a senior here at TU. I'm getting ready to graduate in May, so I'm really excited about that. I'm heavily involved in the music department. I'm also a part of the TU men's rugby team. So I do a couple of different things around here.
So CJ, he's got kind of the mix of athletics and music. So he's really involved in campus, which is awesome.
Yep.
As we've talked through Fire, we found out that you'll do an involvement fair to meet different student organizations. Your families are welcome to come. What about faculty? Will students have an opportunity to interact with faculty and potential professors and teachers while they're here?
Yes, so there's a Life in the Classroom session that's going to happen that is directed by faculty members in your desired school. So whether that be the School of Criminal Justice and Social Sciences, business, or even the School of Arts and Sciences. They're going to give you multiple amounts of information that will help you decide what you want to do with your career, internships, anything of that nature.
Awesome. So that's a great way to kind of meet some faculty that might be teaching you in the fall. So really take an opportunity in those classes. Going back to kind of who, what, where, what should students wear this weekend?
Come comfortable. Maybe wear some comfortable shoes. Maybe stay away from the Timbs if you can. You definitely maybe want to wear like some nice jeans, a nice shirt. You're going to take your picture here, so you want to look nice for that. And some TU gear if you have it. We want to see you. They want to see you here in that information, not in that information, but in those clothing. So just be comfortable and be you.
Yeah, we love Dragon Pride, so wear your Dragon gear. The other thing, too, is that it will be a day of walking, so make sure you do have comfortable shoes that you don't mind moving from campus building to campus building in so that you're comfortable.
Yep.
So for your Fire Day, as you said, mentioned, CJ's a senior, so it was a couple of years since he attended Fire. But what was your favorite memory from Fire?
Probably meeting everybody that I still know today. Like I said, I'm heavily involved in the music department. So when I came, I was coming on my audition day and just basically showcasing them what I could do and what they could offer me here and help me with. I met our director, Brad Reese. I actually met one of my best friends still to this day. And there was a bunch of stuff to do while you were here for Fire Day, while I was here for Fire Day. So really take advantage of the day because it'll carry on.
Yeah, CJ's a great example. Like he said, he met teachers, he met professors, he met friends. He got involved in several things. So that's really what we want your Fire Day to be about. So take this Saturday, use it as an opportunity to really get to know your TU campus. Yep. Thanks so much for joining us,
No
CJ. I really appreciate it.
No
Next up, we will have Kylie Soccer. She's an admissions counselor here on campus. She also graduated from TU, so she can kind of talk about both sides of it. So I'll let Kylie introduce herself, what she does in admissions.
Hi, my name's Kylie. I'm an admissions counselor in undergraduate admissions, and I have been for the last 2 years since I graduated from here. I had Fire myself back in 2013, even though it was a long time ago, so I'm excited to see you all.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So one of the things that many students, like I mentioned with CJ, you might meet some new friends on campus and decide you want to live with those students. So as a new student, how do I go about making that new friend my roommate?
So if you do meet someone and you end up want to be roommates, it's a really easy process. All you have to do is log onto your StarRez account. You request each other as roommates. Once you accept each other, that will be finalized and official housing assignments will go out in July.
Awesome. And this is something kind of forgot to touch base on earlier, but maybe students are questioning about what they need to bring. So students will get a journal, which we will talk about in just a minute, but is there anything else that students should bring the day of Fire?
So if you haven't submitted your $100 deposit fee, you will need to do that when you check in. We will need your transcripts, ACT or SAT scores if you haven't already gotten those to us. But other than that, just come prepared to have fun.
Awesome. So we have a little surprise for you that we'll reveal right now. So every student coming is getting a Take Flight passport notebook that they can take around with them. And this Take Flight, this is our Fire theme this year. So as you go out throughout the day, we'll be filling up your itinerary with different things and just making your dragon experience a great one. So I want to talk with Kylie. As she mentioned, she did attend Fire. So what is her favorite memory from Fire when she did attend?
My favorite memory from Fire was probably walking in and checking in and everything, because it made it feel a little more real, I guess, because like when I was in high school, like I knew I was going to Tiffin because both my parents actually graduated from here as well. But walking in and actually checking in and receiving my student schedule and everything really made it come to life a little more.
It's a great experience to have. And then what is advice you give for students attending Fire?
Talk to as many people as possible. I was very shy in high school, and as soon as I got to college, everything changed, and I met my best friends who I still talk with on a daily basis.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Are you looking forward to anything for this weekend as well?
Make sure you get your picture taken with Blaze.
Blaze is seriously a hot topic this weekend. As Connor mentioned, he'll be in Gilmore in our photo booth, so stop in and take a picture with him. But yeah, thanks for joining with us. I'm going to talk a little bit about my role on campus. So Fire is really about getting you guys to campus and kind of your pre-summer things. So then once you guys do come to campus in the fall, you'll transition to first year experience, or is where I come in. So I work with first year experience, and we are part of your welcome weekend experience. So if you guys are not part of a fall activity, you guys will move in Friday, August 24th with us. And then that whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have a variety of activities planned for you guys to participate in. So anywhere from meeting other students to getting to know your campus. I mean, it really is a great experience. And then once classes do start, you will be part of a first year seminar class. So this class meets every Wednesday at 12:30. It's just a great way for, once again, help you guys be successful in college. So you guys will have a student peer mentor that helps you as well as an instructor. So just give you some more resources to make sure you guys are acclimated to campus. So I think we do have a couple questions popping up. So now that
Lauren Branch asks, what if my college transcript is not available yet? This is my first year taking CCP, so my grades are not finalized for an official transcript.
So for the college transcript, as long as it says in process and it has the course number, that's all we need. We don't need a grade or anything right now. It's just we can avoid putting you in a class that you've already taken.
Awesome. Yeah, so any other questions like that related to CCP? We're going to try to keep this video strictly about fire and questions for this weekend. Throughout the summer, we'll do several social media posts throughout our Tiffin Bound groups on our Facebook page, as well as through our Tiffin U social media accounts. So if you have questions about, I don't know, move-in or residence life, stuff like that, feel free to put it in our Tiffin Bound group. But for today, we'll be strictly talking about fire days. So it looks like that there's not too many questions, but as you come in, feel free to put them in our Tiffin Bound Facebook group. You're more than welcome to that. Comment on videos below. We really thank you guys for joining us today. We're super excited to have you on campus this weekend. It's a great day to be a dragon. So see you Saturday.